Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape, where today we're going to be doing the Hermit Permits quest, which is the other standalone quest that came out with the Haven Hive Part 1 release. Let's go ahead and check out this notice board here, see if anything unusual is going on in Windlewick. Let's see. Help needed! Crabs running amok! Perfect task for an adventurer. Rewards available. See Hannah for more details. Adventurer needed? Offering a reward? Say no more. Accept quest. The advert says to talk to Hannah the grocer. I'd best head over there and see what the problem is. Conveniently, I think... Is she just going to be in here? No, this is a regular shop. Which house is the grocer shop then? Okay, well my minimap doesn't say. So I guess we will just explore and figure out which shop qualifies as a grocer. Probably the one with the meat. Although meat shops are often their own separate thing. Nope, in this one they're fine. Alright. Hi, I saw your advert on the notice board asking for help with a crab problem. Yes, we've got a bit of a crustacean situation on our hands. We? Myself, along with some other locals in town, have recently been finding our homes infested with tiny crabs. I'm spearheading the campaign against them. We're calling ourselves Villagers Against Crabs. Alright, why have the crabs suddenly been drawn to your homes? Who knows? All I know is that they're pests and they don't belong here. Okay, moving on to the more obvious question then. Where are these crabs? I'm no professional, but I don't see any signs of an infestation. I don't know, it's not like I keep track of them at all times. Sometimes they're here, sometimes they're not. Suddenly crabs. See, they're everywhere. I don't know who said suddenly crabs. I think that was just a thing, but whatever. That is quite a lot of crabs. Yes, and they're putting off good business. They do nothing but wreak havoc. These scratches on my lovely U flooring, the crabs. That overwhelming ocean smell, the crabs. Poor bear's night trimmers, the crabs. And no one wants to hear incessant clicking sounds as they're doing their grocery shopping. I could try herding them out? I've tried that. My broom got snipped to shreds. Click. What if I threatened them? I've already tried every threat in the book. I said I'd make enough fish cakes to feed the village, enough crab claws to equip an army. No reaction. Click, 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 click. I could just kill them all. That would be simple enough. Click, click, click. And make a mess in my shop? I'd prefer if you didn't. You'll have to try talking to them. Sorry? You heard me. Just introduce yourself and ask what they're doing here. I don't think you quite... Just give it a go. You're an outlander, magic and all. I'm sure you can figure it out. Okay, then. This one looks different. Hello, crabs? Click, click, click. Click, click, click. I come to you on behalf of Villagers Against Crabs. Click, click, click. They would like you to leave their homes alone. Click, 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 click. This is going nowhere. Click, 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 click. Alright. Click, click, click. Progress! Alright. You're leading me out here. I wish there was a follow option. Never follow NPCs. Even when it would make sense. Alright. Oh, we're just in the middle of here. Okay. So, where are you taking me? Click, click, click. Surprise trip it is. Oh, that was just a stop, huh? Thought we were gonna talk to the town crier or something. We're going to the beach. And we're gonna go all the way here, huh? Oh, no, you just had to stop there. Okay, Shelly. Onwards! Are you gonna make it all the way down this time? Okay, I think we've got it. Think we have it managed. Are we nearly there? Oh, we're going this way. I didn't expect that. I brought seaweed, but you can just get seaweed here. It is a quest item. We got a cave. Wonderful. I hope whatever this is doesn't take too long. Ah, we have Crab Cave. Very nice. Where did Shelly go, though? Uh-oh. I've lost Shelly. Hopefully over here? Yes, there we go. Click, click, click. Click. Click, click, click. Is anything different gonna happen here, or am I supposed to figure something out? Okay, well, there's a guy here. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. KaBob, how do you... I have been waiting for you. That's slightly unnerving. Do not be afraid. The crabs have spoken to me. You have been nominated by them. Nominated? For what? To receive the gift of Crab Speak. Crab Speak? I guess Hannah was right after all. First, you must bring me a strung crab amulet. How can I get one of those? You can craft a crab amulet from a fresh crab claw. Once you have that, simply string it using a ball of wool. A fresh crab claw? So I need to kill your friends in order to make this amulet? Indeed. That doesn't seem very conducive. Click, click, click. The crabs understand this. They are willing to make a sacrifice of the few for the needs of the many. Sure, so I just need to chisel a fresh crab claw into an amulet, then string it with wool? Correct, bring it to me once you are done. Crabs can literally chop off their own claws, so killing one would actually not be necessary for this. But, we'll do what they say. Crab dead. Crab claw obtain. Use. Nothing interesting happens. Ah, you have to actually use the crafting menu. Alright, crab amulet. Well done, let us begin. Friends, please join me in this momentous occasion. Today we grant KaBob the ancient art of crab speak. An exciting day indeed. KaBob, would you like to say a few words? Thank you, my crab brethren, for accepting me as one of your own. You're here. Let the imbuing commence. It is done. My friends, we are grateful today for your sacrifice in the pursuit of sharing this gift with those worthy. I bestow upon thee, KaBob, an amulet of crab speak. Thanks. Now what? Equip the amulet and experience your newfound power of crab speak. Hello? KaBob, you can understand me. Wow, the amulet actually works. Did you doubt our friend Hermit? Of course not. Absolutely no reason to doubt him at all. It's okay. If I had to follow a tiny creature that I couldn't understand into a stinky cave to take part in a ceremony by someone who doesn't know what a bath is, I'd feel the same way. No comment. Before we chat anymore, we should probably head back to the bossy lady's shop. She is the spearheader and all. I'll meet you there then. Alright, we can just do a quick teleport on over there. Alright, let's talk to Hannah. Well, how'd it go? Have they agreed to leave us alone? Not yet. I am Shelly, spokescrab for... Psst, Crabs Against... Yes, Crabs Against Villagers, representing the crab colony of the Eastern Beach. There's an Eastern Beach? Oops, I meant Southern Beach. Forgive me, it seems new... Forgive me if I seem new to these duties. Spokescrab is a recently acquired title. I think they just put me forward for the role because I'm gray. Did not. It does make you easier to see. Makes us look more powerful. You also have very dulcet tones. Aw, you guys. Can I... Oh, right. I'm here to officially announce that we will not be leaving your homes. Yeah, tell them. Wait, whoa, hold on a minute. I thought we were making a breakthrough back there in the cave. Why are you even in their homes? That is not something I am qualified to discuss. If you have a problem, take it up with the leaders of the southern beach. You're the spokescrab. Why can't you do it? Isn't that your whole job? I am the spokescrab, not the spokesperson. I will not speak for you. Fine. So, what are they saying? They still won't leave your homes, but won't tell me why. I'll have to go and talk to the leaders of this crab colony on the southern beach. Go and give them a piece of our mind. Okay. You know, questioning the existence of an eastern beach is weird because theoretically, eventually there would be an eastern beach when part 2 comes out, or whatever. So, I don't know how that's gonna work. But anyway, let's go ahead and find these crabs on the southern beach. I'm guessing it's where the minimap says crabs. I don't know. It's just an idea I have. Yeah, it looks like it's just a bit south of the Shrine of Inanna that we have visited previously. So let's go find one of these dang crabs and get this over with. They're just making me explore this place. That's what they're doing. Oh, there's a unicorn. How fancy. Alright, well, we can talk to Sandy here, I guess. Classic crab name. A visitor. A human, no less. Quick, Kai, do that mating dance of yours to make them go away, or snap your claws at them or something. I will not. I know what you're saying. Do they really? They understand crab speak? You can talk to me directly, you know. I'm KaBob. I'm visibly wearing the amulet. You should see that. Welcome to our colony then, KaBob. Can we help you? Some of your citizens have taken to squatting in the homes of the Windlewickers. Windlewickians? Either way, they'd like them out of their homes, please. I've tried talking to your spokescrab, Shelly, but she just dug her claws in further, so to speak. Something about crabs against villagers? Crabs against villagers? It has a nice ring to it. No, this is bad. Very bad. We only intended for friendly negotiations, not a hostile takeover. There must have been a miscommunication somewhere. Friendly negotiations? Did you expect the villagers to agree to having crabs as their tenants? Well, maybe. We're all neighbors here. Why are your crabs even in their homes? Take a look around, KaBob. What do you see? Sand. Lots of sand. And the sea. And what do you feel? A cold sea breeze. Now envision yourself in the center of Windlewick. What do you see here? Cozy plush seats with lots of sturdy wooden furniture. What do you smell? A waft of freshly baked bread, some fragrant homegrown tomatoes. And what do you hear? Birds chirping, children playing, a jovial ruckus coming from the burnt lobster. The what? You humans have the gall to not only make a pub from our deceased relative, but you burned him too? I tell you. We'll focus on that another time, Kai. We've got bigger fish to fry right now. Humble. Ignore them. Do you understand now, KaBob? I think I do. The village is a much nicer place to live than here. Yes, even our friends the boulder crabs have a nice rock to live under. But we're just stuck with sand. Sand and more sand. The sea air is lovely, though. I assumed you were okay with it, because, you know, you're crabs. Why, I oughta. What if I gathered you all some nice rocks like the boulder crabs, or a shell like the hermit crabs? Alas, but our physiology doesn't quite work that way. We need land houses. I'm sure I can come up with something else. There's a few piles of driftwood around the beach that could be built into some nice huts. Those could work. We'll need to do this by the book. I'll be using tools approved by the Gilnorian Occupational Safety and Health Administration. No, not that. I don't care what tools you use. You need to get planning permission before you can start building. Pfft. This will be over quicker if I stop asking questions. Sure, I can speak to Adam, Esther, and Zeke to get planning permission for your huts. Alright, well, let's head back to Windlewick again. I guess we'll start with Esther first, because she happens to be right here. Just on top of this here lighthouse. Alright, let's see. What do you have to say? Hi, Esther. Can I have a minute of your time? Be quick. I'll just come right out with it then. Can I get planning permission to build the crabs on the southern beach some huts? Did you hit your head, KaBob? What? How's your temperature? I can brew you a remedy. No, you don't understand. I'm fine. I don't like being messed about. I'm not. If this is what it takes to get you to leave me be, then you have my approval for this ridiculous request. Thanks. Alright. Next one up, Adam. Luckily, he's just a little bit over here. I don't think he'll give me any trouble. I mean, do they even visit the southern beach? It's a bit of a walk away when they got a beach right here. A much nicer beach. But we shall see what he says, I suppose. Could be complicated. You never know. But I hope he's nice. KaBob, how can I help? I've been in peace talks with the crabs infesting some of the villagers' homes. The Villagers Against Crabs movement? Hannah's leading it. Can't say I've heard of it. Well, both sides have come to an agreement. They'll leave the village if I build them some huts on the beach. I just need planning permission first. Okay, normally I'd offer my good woodworking tools for use. But they're for crabs. These huts are for crabs. Right. But you have my permission. You Outlanders and your adventures. Alright, well, next up, let's go over to Zeke. Luckily, lives right next door. Zeke, I need to get some planning permission to build the infestation of crabs some homes. Crabs? Crabs. And you want to build them houses? Yes, nothing fancy, just some driftwood huts. I can fight them down instead. I offered to do that, but Hannah preferred a more harmonious solution. Fine, consider my permission granted. That was easy. Oh, we need to get it signed. You'll also need support from the public. Fill out this form and bring it back. Great, I'll go and get this filled up with signatures from the locals. I'm hoping that these locals will work. I don't know, we'll find out, I guess. Okay, that's not what I thought I was about to do. Hi, can I interest you in supporting my planning permission petition to build the crabs on the beach some huts? Eh? Huts for crabs. Everyone deserves a home. Well said. Take my signature. Alright, that's one. I wonder if the town crier will do it. No, he will not. I kind of didn't think he would. Sorry to bother you. Could I get your signature for planning permission to build some houses for crabs? Sure, I guess. Alright, that's 2. Let's try these people over here. Okay, this is the second time I've run into weird click boxes on villagers. Good day, would you mind signing this right here? It's to give crabs a home. It's good to see our local process is being respected. Okay, come on. There we go. Hello, can you sign this? I'm getting planning permission to build the crabs infesting the village a home. If you insist. Alright, we need one more. Is there somebody... Oh, can we get Hannah to sign it? I mean, that would make sense. Hi, Hannah. Good news. I'm getting planning permission so we can move the crabs out of your homes. Planning permission? For crabs? Their leaders insisted on following the process. Maybe they're not so bad after all. Well, take my signature if it gets them out of here quicker. That's the last signature I needed. I should return the form to Adam, Esther, or Zeke. I'm guessing that the last person you talk to gives you the form. Because having it be Zeke didn't really make much more sense than Adam, I would think. Here's the planning permission form with the required signatures. My offer's still on the table to fight the crabs for you. That's okay, I can handle myself when it comes to that. Alright, good luck. Time to let the crab leaders know the good news. Oh, so we have to go all the way back to the leaders? Well, give me a second. Alright, guys, what do you got to say now? I've got the planning permission. I've got to say I'm a little bit surprised. KaBob here is an adventurer. They can do anything. I did get a few strange looks when I told people what I was doing. Naturally. It's not too late for us to fight the villagers instead. A battle to the death. It would be an easy victory. No, Kai. These huts will be good for the colony. A place to call our own. I can build you an extra nice hut with seaweed carpet, seashell wind chimes. Fine. I'll go and get started right now. I should need 1 rope and 2 pieces of seaweed per hut. Alright, well, I see 3 spots to build. We've got the supplies for 3 huts. I believe that's what's going to happen. Alright, that's really not very fancy. I feel like at my construction level, I should be able to do a bit better than this, even with the supplies given. But you know, if it makes them happy. Also, they're facing the ocean, so they let the breeze in. That cold sea breeze they were mentioning. That's all the huts built. I should let the crab leaders know. Is that the huts built, KaBob? That's all of them. Plenty of room for all the colony. Oh, they're wonderful. They look like they've been built by an expert craftsman. Well, I do have level 99 in construction. They're alright, I suppose. Not as nice as the Windlewick houses. Thank you, KaBob. We'll cherish these houses forever. Or at least until the tide comes in. It was no problem. Not quite what I expected from a village notice board request, but I guess now I can speak to crabs? A reward within itself? All's well that ends well. Consider yourself a friend of the colony, KaBob. Alright. And you can add the crabulet to the cramulet if you have it, which is always fun. Get a couple lamps, a little bit of XP, and you unlock a cosmetic thing, if I could remember how to load that up. Alright, here they are. Yeah, the snippers, they're crab slippers. That's basically it. That's the only real unlock besides the crabulet. And I'm not sure if the crabulet has any uses. I don't think it's been out long enough for us to have tested everything in the game, but I don't know where any other crabs would be that could do much of anything. But there's always the potential for sequel quests, you know? We can talk to crabs now. Who knows where this storyline could go? But yeah, that's another fun little standalone quest done. I hope we see more of those in Havenhide, and in the game in general. That's something I miss from the old days. You used to get quests like these just in random places at random times, every few months or so. And we don't really get that anymore. But I think it adds a lot to the game world to just have these little activities to do in various places. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode where we're probably going to do something other than a quest. See you then! Bye!